Okay, guys, this is not going to be a review of a Country Wayne skit. This is just a couple of skits that that was popular, that was actually being dropped yesterday, and I wanted to talk about them. I didn't watch them, but I wanted to talk about them. First of all, okay, with this whole thing with Ralphie and Mike cousin, Ralphie, you need to open up your eyes, okay? Ralphie, you need to go get a DNA test. If that is your father, that's a great thing for you because he might still be alive. If that's not your father, you know you and Mike still have the same father. Second thing is y'all actually overlooking the factor that okay, y'all taking away from his cousin. Okay, because if Mike's father is his cousin's father, that is going to be a shock for him to have to actually absorb. That's going to be a huge shock for him to actually absorb, and then knowing that okay, now me and Mike is not actually cousins no more. We actually have brothers. Ralphie and Mike would still be brothers because they still have the same mother, but they would just have a different father. My mother used to tell me this all the time because my siblings, it was three of us, two girls and one boy. We all had different fathers, okay? And I remember when my sister used to go over by her grandmother's house on her father's side, and her grandmother used to always say to her, "Oh, how's your half sister doing?" And my sister used to tell her grandmother, "My sister is doing fine." And she's like, "Well, no, that's your half sister." And she would come back home, and she would tell my mother, "Why my grandmother keeps saying that just because me and Tasha has different fathers?" My mother went over there and cursed the shit out of my sister grandmother. She said, "Let me explain something to you. Both of them came out this womb. When they both came out this womb, they are sisters. They're not half sisters. Just because two different people actually fertilize, hell fucking no. They are sisters. Now, if they would have had the same father and different mothers, oh yeah, that's half. They are half. But no, they got the same mother with two different fathers. No, they are sisters. And after that we ain't never hear that saying from that lady again. Never heard it again from her. And that's why I said, but you're taking away something from your cousin. Because now he's finding out that okay, y'all Mike's father is his father, and now he could get to know Mike more about not being his cousin but being his half brother. So you're taking away from that. Second thing I wanted to talk about is that when you guys sit here and y'all want to talk, you guys want to display or Jocelyn, somebody's watching Jocelyn, somebody doing this to Jocelyn, somebody doing that to Jocelyn. But see, and y'all feel like, oh, well, Jocelyn's in danger. But y'all wasn't saying that shit when she was J Diva and sitting here killing people. Y'all wasn't saying none of that shit. Y'all, the only thing y'all saying, oh, that's what Sade get because Sade was going behind her back. So, how many times a woman gonna sit there and dismiss a man to tell people that oh that's my brother I don't mess with him. Damn shit, fucked another dude in front of the store on camera and Ralphie saw it. But no, that's my brother. Then get mad every time Ralphie gets somebody. She gets mad and wants to come back to him. And Ralphie sits there and act like he's some prize. You're not a prize. And I'm trying to figure out when are y'all gonna show a skit of him visiting his fucking son? Cause you can show a skit that he's choosing Jocelyn. When he gonna choose his kid? Cause at the end of the day, this lady sit around killing people, plotting on people the whole night. Y'all had nothing bad to say about the shit she was doing. And I guarantee you, if Ty walked his fucking ass up in there today, because the only reason why she's with Ralphie, the only fucking reason why is because her soulmate is dead. Because how you going to understand when somebody tells you Ty was her soulmate, but you're my life partner? No, you're the love of my life. But Ty was my soulmate. Who actually didn't graduate from school? Or who didn't graduate from life lessons? Because there's no such thing as that shit. Your love of your life is your soulmate. Okay? The Lord promised you that. Your love of your life is your soulmate. But you gonna sit here and tell myself, oh no, Ralphie, you the love of my life. Ty was my soulmate. And y'all sitting here trying to make a storyline of Jocelyn getting followed by a car, and they found something in her car that made her crash, and it could have took her life, and all this other bullshit. But nobody said nothing when this lady was walking around here killing fucking people. Nobody said nothing. And see, the one thing y'all need to understand, y'all keep saying, oh, you Sade don't know how dangerous Jocelyn is. Jocelyn don't have them connections no more. She might have the street word, but cartel and all that, she don't have them connections no more. She out of it. Remember when she met up with Tasha? She's out of it. Tasha actually let her get that pass to leave the world, to leave that life. And so, but y'all failed to understand where, when I think Sade was talking to her ex-boyfriend. Y'all failed to understand that Sade has military experience. Sade is a part of the biggest gang in the world. And I mean even bigger than the men in blue, the men and women in blue. The military is the biggest gang in the whole world. Okay? And when you come from military, because Sade came from military, and then she went into military. Y'all need to understand that Sade is not scared. She knew Jocelyn's life before. She's not scared. But for some reason, y'all, oh yeah, she don't understand Jocelyn. Okay. Now, y'all writers could make it seem like, oh yeah, Sade's scared or whatever. Y'all writers could do that. Sade ain't scared. But y'all gonna sit here and y'all turn this, you turn this ex-drug dealer, mafia woman, killing people, doing birthday parties and the whole nine, and now you turn that into a big sleeping with men and all this other shit. You do all this other shit, but yet and still, you now y'all say, oh yeah, somebody's following her. Oh, somebody, but she did that shit to Sade in the beginning when she found out Sade and Ralphie was together. She's putting cell phones in Sade's car. The whole night, y'all wasn't saying nothing. Oh yeah, she don't know she don't know JD, but she don't know. Maybe Jocelyn don't know Sade like she need to know. You gotta understand, and I still think Sade is Tasha's daughter. Because when she was down, when she was messing around with the cartel and stuff, I remember Tasha saying she had a daughter. And I think Sade is Tasha's daughter. So let Jocelyn keep fucking with her. Okay? But anyway, I just wanted to bring my 2 cents about some of the skits that I was saying, because it was been getting crazy. It's been getting crazy. And I truly feel bad because of the fact that Natasha is going to lose her relationship with Rolanda, because you could tell Kendrick shit, but you couldn't tell shit to Natasha. You couldn't tell shit to Rolanda, and that's gonna be sad because she's gonna lose her relationship with Rolanda. Well, thank you guys for tuning in to the Talk of the Table. Let's chat. Continue to like, share, and subscribe, and continue to leave your comments. I am Tasha, and we're going to keep this rolling.